And we already had a couple of big upsets this morning, most noticeably Argentina rolling England in game one. Now to Pool C. Pool C also has Portugal and Fiji, also has Portugal and Australia in it. And here is the lineups. Who should we keep an eye on here, Carl?
Well, Scotland there, experience, and Waddell, and also Gregor, the captain, also right. He goes good. Fiji, well, everything's set by their captain, Howe. He's so good in defence. That's what, as you spoke about earlier, setting the tone. That's something that he does extremely well.
Well, overall, Fiji dominate in terms of wins against Scotland. Played 34, Fiji 28, Scotland the 6 wins. And the last time these two sides faced off, it was Fiji coming out on top, 17 points to 10. That was in Glasgow earlier this year. As the men from Fiji come together, lovely shots, and they are an entertainment machine, the Fijians. If you're new to 7's, these are guys you should no doubt keep an eye on and enjoy it.
Yeah, they really do play the game at high pace. And Anthony Moyes will have to be on song and stretch his hammies because this ball will get a lot of movement, I'm sure. Scotland, on the other hand, sure, they'll want to be physical, try and slow it down, go to the set piece and play it at their speed.
Well, can they shackle these flying Fijians? You're watching on from Suva or up in Scotland. Welcome to the show as your sides get off and running here in the glorious sunshine on the Gold Coast in Australia. And straight off the bat, Fiji get away with Howe. Now on the switch to Ramawai. All the running and the flick out the back. They'll do well to keep it in, and they do just that. And the over-the-top Tom Brady pass back in field, if you like NFL, as Carlton Nutnar does. You'll have enjoyed that. Here they come again, the Fijians. Little over the top. And the big fan, whack cop that, says Kunatani. And he's under the sticks for the Fijians first. Oh! Oh my goodness. He was under the sticks. He was all but in the frame and locked up. Unbelievable.
Lackadaisical here from Fiji. Kunatani thought it was a get that in your son. Lee Jones, not on my time, son.
Oh, we saw it last year with Cameron Clark clipping one of the Kenyan players in the in goal, and now that is going to make blooper reels the world over, Carl.
Oh, deserved a try. They did so well to Fiji. They went back 40. They went forward 50. No one there, and I think that just shows Fiji on their day they're brilliant, but other times not so.
What would Ben Ryan, their coach, be thinking after seeing that?
Well, I hope he didn't have a shot, because I'm sure he would have had a few choice words for them.
Oh, Semi Kunatani couldn't finish it off. Still the pressure comes from the Fijians. Good work there from Lee Jones. He forced the tackle and now has his side just outside of their try line. However, penalty against Scotland. Here he is, Kunatani goes again and now gets a lovely little pop back on the inside. This time they get it right. Rawatha has Fijians first.
Yeah, well, he puts that down with authority on this occasion, does Rawatha. So tough to stop that close to the line. You've got big men who can offload like this. First is Kunatani, and then a second one from Thakau. Would have been interesting. This will be the shot to see, Sean, whether he actually got this planted.
Not so sure.
Just here, let's watch it. Ooh!
Well, they can feel hard done by Scotland. It was more great try line defence, and they've got away with one there, the Fijians. They lead 7 points to 0.
Yeah, you've got to take your luck wherever you can. Great scrambling defence again. Gregor it was, the number 5, just loses the handle. Does the one thought, but they'll take it.
Bit of fortune shining on the crowd favourites. There's no doubt about that. Wherever this Fijian team go, they bring the noise. Good defence, good run too from Jua. Straightening into the line, Robertson. Got them pretty well marked down that right flank as Lee Jones has had a great start to this match. Tries to get on the outside. On we go, says our referee Moyes. A little short, sharp pass off the hip. Here they come. Here they come again. Will he have the gas to go all the way too wide? They'll need to go again with another pop. Up and go. And can you believe it? They've butchered another.
Oh, again, it deserved to try. The Watha, who just scored one, knocks this on. He was in for all money. They do call it on this occasion. Here's the back end of it. Good scrambling defence. Who was that? Scott Wright, the captain. Goes around the ankles. Places it. Nothing wrong with that. Knock on there. Well done.
Defence has been superb from Scotland. And it's all been, for the most part, on their own try line or behind it. 7 points to 0, though. Fiji lead.
Bind. Set.
Good pressure at the back from Fiji. Well, lucky to get away with that one, Scotland, and now they chance their arm through Johnston. And opt to clear it through the boot. That'll relieve the pressure, but for just a brief moment, because they are loaded up and looking to cause some trouble here. And trouble it is that comes towards Scotland. Down the left touchline it is. Kalini Sau. Oh, that's special. And look at the pearly white. He's a happy camper. And Kalini Sau is in.
Well, great work there from Tuwai, getting back in the number 9 jersey, chase that kick. Scotland, they give up possession and they get stung for it. The captain, Kalini Sau, goes over. This will be a good look at it. Look at Tuwai, was the one setting it up, the right foot step. There's 2 defenders there. Good ball play. And then look at that. Athlete in motion, power, Kalini Sau personified.
So explosive. So happy to have his first try at the Gold Coast 7's. And it is Fiji chipping through. And it is the try scorer, Kalini Sau, who adds the additional 2. And it is Fiji 14, leading Scotland 0.
Yeah, now it's an important part for me, Sean, this kickoff. Scotland just need to get their hands on the ball. With no possession whatsoever. They haven't even been in the Fijian half. Maybe once for a line out and that's it. So they just got to get their hands on the ball.
Well weighted and well tapped back. On we go. The men in white doing all the damage. Early on, Kalini Sau loops it long and wide to Ramawai. Broke the first tackle. Now hops cleverly to the man on the outside. That's great heads up bit of play from Fiji.
Advantage.
And again, over the top.
No release.
It's extraordinary passing in contact by the Fijians, and now they rip it to the left-hand side. Here's Fakau chancing his arm down the left touchline. It's come loose. Scotland can breathe easy for a few moments.
Number 1.
That'll help.
Hands off the ground.
Here they come on the counter. Scotland chasing their first points of the tournament. Sitting back inside was Gregor. Got through the line. Nice work, Gregor. And now a chance for Scotland down the right-hand side. Through Diwa. Goes back into Lee Jones. He has been his team's best. No doubt about that in the opening half. And he will grab Scotland's first try.
Well, for all their domination, Fiji, Scotland are only going to find themselves 7 points behind after this conversion is taken. Lee Jones got his team right back in it. Again, Colin Gregor always amongst it from here. A very tired Fijian unit have had to do not much tackles, to be honest. Look very, very tight. A lot of hands on hips. No one chasing back. And that's some reward for some great defence in the first 7 minutes for Scotland.
Down she goes from Jones, who saved 7 at the other end earlier in the game with an unbelievable try-saving tackle. And at half-time, it is 14 points to 7 in favour of Fiji over Scotland. Take a quick breather and get a word with the Scottish camp.
Too much work to do. We've got good shape, we're numbering off and we're playing safe. Okay, once you're numbered off, go forward. Okay, commit to it. Okay, 2 fucking great scrambles. Okay, 2 great scrambles, but we have to.
Is there a reason why, if we get a line break, I shouldn't see 2 more white shirts, so it's 3s all the time? And Seti was there at the end. There was only 1 man with it. I told you that your lungs are going to be hurting. It's first game. But we've let them back in the game now. You need to look after the ball. You need to work hard as breathe. You got that? Can you look me in the eye properly, please? Come in tighter, eh? You've given them a chance. You need to be absolutely on the money. Remember all those hard sessions we've had. Now put them away now and be clinical and be ruthless. Team on for Jerry, 1 change. Set
So excellent audio there from our production crew to get all of Ben Ryan's words, and they got all of Callum McRae, the Scottish coach's words as well, and there were a few naughty ones in there. So we're going to send our co-commentator Willie Losse sideline to have a quick chat to Callum and say no more of that.
Yeah, we do apologise for that, but 2 very different messages. Ben Ryan being, well, shall we say, he get actually a good check, I think. Not about the colour choice there for the sock, Sean, pink and blue.
It's the Gold Coast way, Carl. You've got to bring a bit of
flair,
bit of mojo and flair to the Goldie. And that's just what the Fijians brought in the first half in patches, and Scotland too.
Well, I'll be very interested if Scotland are able to score first in this game. Here's Sean.
Great take from the restart from Scotland.
It's tackle only.
They're on the move as Jones. He's brought down by Palinisau.
Held on. Mark's over there. Under the body. Hold on.
Here they come. Fiji just biding their time, getting themselves set to launch a long-range raid on Scotland. Their ability to stand in the tackle and get passes away is something to behold, as the dummy down the left touchline from Rawatha is brought down, and they'll do well to keep it in field. They do just that. Rawatha goes over the top, and now a couple of men on the outside who will look to open up Scotland, and another great pop ball up off the deck. Man on the outside is going to run in his 2nd try, and Fiji are running hot.
Yeah, the captain goes over for his double of the game, Palinisau. He can take that try back to a nice release pass on this near side of the field. It's a good 30-metre one. There it is there. And from that point, they always had the numbers on the outside once this guy got the ball away. I think it was Ramuwai. In a 2-on-1 situation, Palinisau is always going to win that.
So it's Fiji who strike first in the second half, and they lead 21 points to 7.
Sorry.
Some subs coming on for the Fijian team.
Blue. We're right to go? Okay.
Most important kick-off for both teams. Fiji are able to get possession back and score back-to-back. Well, I think it'll open right up. Scotland, they desperately need the pill, some points as well.
Excellent work once more from Scotland there. Restarts have been a feature. However, the Fijian defence got there and forced the penalty. Well, the tap over the top, and this will be a beauty. Oh, yes! The bat back over the top, and it'll be Ravuvu.
And again, it was the captain who just scored the last try with that magical tip-on play, Sean. The number 8, Ravuvu's the one who's going to get his name in the score sheet, but you could easily scrub it out and put the captain, Kolini Sau, and his name down for giving that last pass.
Making it easy for the conversion. He adds the 2 to his 5 and makes it 7, and it is Fiji 28 leading Scotland 7. Gee, they bring plenty of verve, don't they, Carl? The Fijian supporters everywhere they go.
Yeah, always heavily supported. Here we go, Scotland.
Great take, Scott White.
In the way there, not through the gate.
And again, Scotland march on. Jones can't bring it in. It's hacked away in a touch. Everyone will have a brief breather.
Well, that's one area I think I've seen Fiji really improve, and that's at the breakdown. They're challenging there. They're getting numbers to the ball. We heard about Ben Ryan talking about working in 3, so they're going to that breakdown. They're having 2 challenge the ball. A halfback there as well.
Here they come, Scotland. Looking to put themselves back on the board after Lee Jones scored just before half-time. Speaking of that man, Jones. He gets this off and running. Great cover tackle there from Ngalevu. Superb work at the breakdown from Fiji. Ngalevu again. Oh, that's quite unbelievable. Oh, get right out of town. How did he do that? Extraordinary from Fiji. And that man on screen has a hat-trick.
Oh, aren't they beautiful to watch when they're in full flight, the Fijians. They're confident at the moment. Here's Ngalevu chucking it out the back door. Just look at the support players around there. Ben Ryan said he wants 2 support players there when anyone goes over the try line. It's been a difference in the second half. They've been operating at a different level.
Oh, this is one for the highlight reels.
10 seconds, let's go.
All the way around. Extraordinary. How tough is that to do?
Oh, mate, well, I tell you, from personal experience, it's hard to defend when you've got guys that can move like that, pass like that. They've just taken it to another level after giving a rev up at half-time.
So 3 tries for Kolini Sau. And right off the restart, they're going to go in again, Fiji. They are on fire in the sunshine.
Yeah, they're heating it up, that's for sure. Wangatabu is the one that gets his name on the score sheet, but well taken in the kickoff. Kolini Sau putting it on a dime for his jumper. Kanatoni Bao gives the easy pass to Wangatabu. You can hear the screams of supporters in the background. Aren't they sending the message to Fijians with this one?
Time off. Who's number 4?
40 points to 7. Fiji leads Scotland with under a minute to go here in this Pool C matchup. And just a reminder that the locals, the Aussies, are on their way, taking on Portugal soon. They're all part of the Pool C lineup here.
Play advantage, lost forward. Advantage is over.
Hope you're enjoying the coverage. You're going to get yourself 45 7's games, and each and every one of them are going to provide you with a memory or a bit of skill to talk to your buddies about. This is good stuff. Jones again.
It's gone back.
Basketball pass. Still live for Scotland. Get the pass away. Down the right touchline it is. Lewis Young. Back to Riddell.
No advantage.
Anthony Moyes takes us back for the high tackle.
Messy ball there. On the line.
What a Scottish team will be
On the
thinking
line.
about for and against as well, because even though they're getting flogged in this game, they're still in the chance to make in the semi-finals tomorrow, or the finals, quarter-finals, sorry. So a lot on the line still.
And the set play doesn't really go to plan for Scotland, and looks like Fiji might try and rub it in a little bit more. This all in slow motion. They're exhausted through 14 minutes in the sunshine. Cheeky little kick in behind. Real cheeky. There's the two 7's clash. Ravuvu.
Push in the back.
And his opposite number, Hoyland. They're out on their feet, deservedly so. Sapping conditions. Does well to stay in field and stay on his feet there. The Scottish six, who is Mark Robertson. So we're well into injury time, but that's a great bit of footwork there. And again, Scotland are wrapped up on the halfway line. Terrific run from Rory Hughes. Knocked on. And Anthony Moyes says, that'll do. Game 7 is all wrapped up. And it is the Fijians off to a fantastic start. They showcase some real razzle-dazzle, some real skill. Then Ryan goes without the handshake on that occasion, and it's full time. Fiji 40, Scotland 7.